Nemesis, the very embodiment of retribution, she was known as the goddess of divine vengeance and balance, ensuring that the scales of justice remained steady in a world rife with pride and hubris. Nemesis was born from the primordial chaos, the child of night, Nyx, or in some tales the offspring of Erebus, the personification of darkness. Her very essence was intertwined with the principles of fate and morality, and her mission was clear: to punish those who dared to elevate themselves above others, those who flouted the natural order set by the gods. As the Greeks believed, hubris, the excessive pride and arrogance that led mortals to challenge the divine, was a sin that could not go unpunished. Her appearance was striking and commanding, often depicted as a tall and regal figure draped in a flowing gown, her hair cascaded in dark waves, crowned with a diadem adorned with wings, symbolizing her swift retribution. In her hand she wielded a sword or a set of scales, a constant reminder that she measured the weight of one's deeds against the standards of justice. Accompanying her were the winged spirits of vengeance, known as the Arachnes, who aided her in carrying out the tasks of retribution against those whose actions warranted her intervention. The townsfolk of Athens, where the echo of philosophical debate often filled the air, recounted tales of Nemesis with a mix of admiration and caution. They spoke of how she roamed the earth, observing the behaviors of mortals, her sharp gaze penetrating the souls of those consumed by greed and arrogance. The people knew that to attract her attention was to invite calamity. One tale told of Lycurgus, the king of Thrace, who, in his intoxication with power, dared to oppose Dionysus, the god of wine and ecstasy. Lycurgus ordered the vines to be uprooted and insulted the followers of Dionysus, displaying the ultimate act of hubris. Nemesis, her spirit ignited by his arrogance, descended upon him in a whirlwind of shadows. She conjured visions of madness that plagued his mind, causing him to lose his sanity and ultimately leading to his tragic demise, a striking example of her swift and merciless justice. But Nemesis was not merely a vengeful spirit. She was also a protector of virtue, ensuring that justice prevailed. In her role as the avenger of the oppressed, she championed those who had been wronged and restored balance to their lives. In the case of Arachne, a talented mortal weaver who challenged the goddess Athena to a contest, Nemesis watched as Arachne's hubris led to her downfall. Although Athena transformed Arachne into a spider for her insolence, it was Nemesis who ensured that the story would serve as a cautionary tale for generations to come. Her influence reached far beyond the mortal realm. She played a vital role in the lives of heroes and gods alike. The great warrior Achilles, known for his strength and prowess in battle, was said to have caught her attention when he flaunted his invincibility and sought glory beyond measure. As he fought in the Trojan War, Nemesis watched closely, her presence a constant reminder of the consequences of pride. In another tale, the tragic fate of Narcissus, a beautiful youth enamored with his own reflection, highlighted the depths of Nemesis's reach. When Narcissus rejected the love of the nymph Echo, Nemesis decided to teach him a lesson. She lured him to a pool of water, where he fell in love with his own image, ultimately leading to his demise. His fate served as a poignant reminder that self-obsession can lead to destruction, as Nemesis reveled in the poetic justice that befell him. As seasons changed, so too did the stories of Nemesis evolve, transforming her from a figure of vengeance into a symbol of balance and harmony in the universe. She was honored with temples and altars, where worshippers prayed for fairness in their dealings and implored her to ensure that the scales of justice did not tip in favor of the corrupt. In the quiet corners of Greece, where the olive trees stood tall against the azure sky, whispers of Nemesis continued to resonate. The townsfolk reminded one another of her presence in their lives, a silent guardian watching over them, ensuring that the hubris of man did not go unchecked. For they knew that she would strike when least expected, restoring balance with a swift hand. Nemesis, the goddess of retribution, remained an eternal symbol of the delicate dance between ambition and humility, urging mortals to tread lightly upon the earth and to remember that with every action comes a consequence. Her legacy endures in the hearts of those who seek justice, reminding them that no act of pride goes unnoticed, and that in the great tapestry of existence, balance is paramount. In the end, her story teaches us all that true strength lies not in the elevation of oneself above others, but in the recognition of our shared humanity.